Most of us. Yeah. Yeah. Glenn and Brett are our honorary youth members. Um, there we go. There we go. He's going to have his first beer tonight. Yep. Um, so this whole event, not the Super Bowl, but what we're doing here, was to raise funds and raise support for the youth as we endeavor into the coming year and things that may come up. Really the whole across the whole Messianic movement, there's a phenomenon going on of torches being passed and intergenerational succession going on. You see a lot of people rising up that I've been rubbing elbows with. A lot of us have been seeing at events and things for 10 years, 12 years, and suddenly they are leaders in the movement, and that's what's going on. And we've got a parcel of people here and in the audience and on the stage who are those kind of people who could be doing that in the years to come. And so we want to sow into our youth. We want to sow into the future. And yeah, there are when was it? Beginning of November, Philly. Um, we went on a trip to Philadelphia to Congregation Beth Yeshua, which is headed by David Chernoff, son of Martin Chernoff, who really coined the term Messianic Jew, Messianic Judaism, and really started the movement. So it's kind of the birthplace of modern Messianic Judaism. And so we went there. It was me, Denise, David, and Philip, and Sorieli over there, hiding in the back. And we went, and it was just like a 3-day intensive thing. There were a lot of people there, and it was really an invitation for people who feel invested in the movement, feel invested in what God is doing, and could see themselves in leadership roles. It was kind of an informal leadership summit. There weren't, heavy amounts of classes or itinerary or teaching schedules or anything like that. It was really intentional fellowship and intentional ministering to one another. They had worship, and David Chernoff kind of facilitated the whole thing. But it was really good. It was really good, breath of wind under our wings, wind in our sails, whatever metaphor you want to use. It was revitalizing, and it was really good. And if any of one up here wants to share kind of what they got out of that trip, or in the back, now would be the time to do it. Me personally, they had a gal named, was it Elsie? Elsie Bennett from Cold OD in Nashville, the congregation there. And she was sort of the keynote speaker, but she said this really great nugget that really spoke to where I am and where I was in November, that the rest in the Lord doesn't look like how we usually think of rest. When I get home from work and I'm really exhausted, first thing that my daughter Sadie wants to do when I get home is go play, because now Dad is here and we can go to a park or go do something crazy. She's been at school all day and she wants to have fun. I've been at work all day and I don't want to go have fun, but we go. And so 8-hour workday, 45 minutes in traffic, get home. She wants to go spend an hour and a half, 2 hours at a park or something. And then we get home, she goes to bed, and the first thing I want to do is lie on the couch and think about nothing for at least as long as I can. And so that's how we typically think of rest. And when, I just need to take a break. I'm going to take a few days off work and I'm going to just rest. And we tend to think of that as doing nothing, thinking about nothing. And as Elsie was laying out in Scripture, rest is a very intentional thing. It's a very deliberate thing. You could almost call it an active thing. That when we rest in the Lord, it's when we do those things that He's put in our hearts to do. And that's different for everybody. There's our devotional life and our meditation life where we focus on Him, we dive into the Word. That's all rest and revitalizing time that we can spend. But also, if He's put in your heart to do something, when we take time away from all of our worldly concerns and earthly concerns like finances and all of that, and we focus on the thing that He gave us to do, that revitalizes our spirit like sunlight and water to a plant. And that is where we get our nutrients. And that's, He gave, it's like a father to a daughter. I use that example because I have one. I got you this thing, I got you a bike, and I stayed up all night making it. And then when we spend time together and she's riding it and she's using the thing that I gave her and we're together, that's magic. That's parent-daughter magic right there. And so that's kind of when the Lord gives us something to do. And pretty much if we just pause for 30 seconds and think, I think everybody knows that thing that bounces around inside of them that's just always there, that you feel like, I really feel strongly about this. If you lean on the Lord and kind of dig into that in your time of rest, instead of being passive and just kind of vegging out in front of the TV, which ultimately isn't restorative, that doesn't give us anything to our spirit, to our soul, it doesn't revitalize us. If we do that instead and lean on the Lord and dig into what he's given us, we find ourselves productive, first of all, but also rested. And so it's this 2-for-1 kind of multi-layered, beautiful thing that we do. Come on up, come on down, as Bob Barker would say.
Hello, for all who don't know, I'm Zurieli, and I think you guys all know. But yeah, I agree also with the whole talk of rest. That's something that I really took away from this trip. Before we actually left, the night before, it was 8 p.m., I had finished this huge math test, and it was really stressful, one of the hardest units, and it was just all really stressful. I had to get home, and I had to pack. Didn't really pack, just threw a bunch of things in my suitcase, and my parents took me home and went to bed, and then woke up and went to the airport, and it was just all rush, 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 and travel can be a little stressful sometimes. And then while, there at the gathering, they talk about rest, and it just really hit my soul because, first semester, especially towards ending semester, you start taking a bunch of tests and you forget that you need rest, but not just like Jonathan was saying, sitting in front of the TV or doing nothing or watching Netflix, which is what you think of rest, just sitting down and doing nothing. Your soul needs rest, and I had forgotten that. And so, for this, it applies for me this semester because I've definitely been kind of more involved in my faith, and I now go to Bible studies and that on campus, which they have, and that's just amazing. I realize the importance of taking the time in your schedule to do that, because not a lot of college kids do that. It's a few of us. And so yeah, I definitely took away rest. First semester definitely got hard without it. So yeah, and then there was also this one moment that was really special to me. I think we were at the airport, we were waiting, and it was a little stressful, so I decided to walk around and, take some time. And I got into the smoothie place, and I was like, a smoothie would be good. I'd feel better maybe after it. It was already late, and we were coming back home. And so I was waiting in line, and I was talking to all the people working there, and we were just having a good time talking. They were young like me, and we were just having a conversation. And then she handed me the smoothie, and I was like, all right, how much will it be? And she's like, no, it's okay, I got you. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. And it just made me feel better. And it just, I don't know, I feel like that was in a way also God reminding me, you know what? There's no reason to be stressed, I got you. Here's a smoothie, just be happy and enjoy the moments, the little moments like that. And that's something that I really took away from the trip that we went on.
So as the Super Bowl spiritual halftime carries on, may God impart to you your own smoothie. Amen.
So I invite you guys to stand and dance and get your wiggles out during this halftime show.
Sevaos, Ezra betzarot, Nimzra meod Elohim lanu mach sevaos, Ezra betzarot, Nimzra meod. Sevaos, Ezra betzarot, Nimzra meod Elohim lanu mach sevaos, Ezra betzarot, Nimzra meod. Adonai tzevot imanu, nizkav lanu Elohei Yaakov, Selah, Selah. Adonai tzevot imanu, nizkav lanu Elohei Yaakov, Selah, Selah, Selah. He's our refuge and our strength, the help that we need. He's always near. Elohim is our refuge and our strength, the help that we need. He's always near. The night of all is with us. Fortress and tower, Elohim, Yaakov. Selah, Selah. The night of all is with us. Fortress and tower, Elohim, Yaakov. Selah, Selah, Selah. צבאות, עזרה בצרות, נמסרה מאוד, אלוהים לנו מחצבאות, עזרה בצרות, נמסרה מאוד. Fortress and tower, Elohim, Yaakov. Selah, Selah, Selah. לנו מחצבאות, עזרה בצרות, נמצא מאוד, אלוהים לנו מחצבאות. עזרה בצרות, נמצא מאוד, עזרה בצרות, נמצא מאוד, עזרה בצרות, נמצא מאוד. נקמה פנה בתודה, בזמירות נריע לו, כי את גדול אדוני. נקמה פנה בתודה, בזמירות נריע לו, כי את גדול אדוני. אדוני, נריע לצור ישנו, בכל נראה נא את אדוני, נריע לצור ישנו, בכל נראה את אדוני, נריע לצור ישנו, בכל נראה את אדוני, נריע לצור ישנו. And let your kingdom come, let your will be done, on the earth as in heaven. Let your kingdom come, let your will be done, on the earth as in heaven. Adonai, נריע לצור ישנו, לכל נראה נא את אדוני, נריע לצור ישנו, לכל נראה את אדוני, נריע לצור ישנו, לכל נראה את אדוני, נריע לצור ישנו. נריע לו, כי את גדול אדוני. נקנה פנה בתודה, בזמירות נריע לו, כי את גדול אדוני. כי את גדול אדוני. כי את גדול אדוני. It's why I sing your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. You father the orphan, your kindness makes us whole, and you shoulder our weakness, and your strength becomes our own. You're making me like you, clothing me in white, bring beauty from ashes, for you will have your bride, free of all our guilt, rid of all our shame, and known by her true name. And it's why I sing your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. And you will be praised, and you will be praised with angels and saints, and we sing worthy are you, Lord. And you will be praised, and you will be praised with angels and saints, and we sing worthy are you, Lord.
It's why I sing your praise will
Ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. The atmosphere is changing now, for the Spirit of the Lord is here. The evidence is all around, and the Spirit of the Lord is here.
The atmosphere is changing now, for the Spirit of the Lord is here. The evidence is all around that the Spirit of the Lord is here. Overflow in this place, fill our hearts with your love, and your love surrounds us. And you're the reason we came to encounter your love, and your love surrounds us. And overflow in this place, fill our hearts with your love, and your love
We need your presence. Your kingdom come, your will be done, here as in heaven. A miracle can happen now, for the Spirit of the Lord is here. The evidence is all around that the Spirit of the Lord is here. A miracle can happen now, for the Spirit of the Lord is here. The evidence is all around that the Spirit of the Lord is here.
Spirit of wisdom, open my eyes again. Spirit of revelation, open my heart again. And Spirit of wisdom, open my eyes again. And Spirit of revelation, open my heart again. 'Cause I wanna see you, 'cause I wanna see you rightly, Yeshua, and I wanna see you, 'cause I wanna see you rightly, Yeshua. Spirit of wisdom, open my eyes again. Spirit of revelation, open my heart again. Spirit of wisdom, open my eyes again. Spirit of revelation, open my heart again. 'Cause I wanna see you, 'cause I
Wanna see you rightly, Yeshua, and I wanna see you,
'cause I wanna see you rightly, Yeshua. 'Cause I know that your eyes are like flames of fire. I know that your hair is white as wool. I know that that your voice sounds like waters. Yeshua, you're beautiful. Yes, I know that your eyes are like flames of fire. I know that your hair is white as wool. I know that your voice sounds like waters. Yeshua, you're beautiful. Yes, I know that your eyes are like flames of fire. I know that your head is white as wool. And I know that your voice sounds like waters. Yeshua, you're beautiful. 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 There is no one like you in the heavens or on the earth. There is no one like you in the heavens or on the earth. And there is no one like you in the heavens or on the earth. And there is no one like you in the heavens or on the earth. And there is no one like you in the heavens or on the earth. And there is no one like you in the heavens or on the earth. And there is no one like you in the heavens or on the earth. And there is no one like you in the heavens or on the earth. And there is no one like you, Lord. Yeshua, you're beautiful. There is no one like you, Lord. Yeshua, you're beautiful. There is no one like you, Lord. Yeshua, you're beautiful. Yeshua, you're beautiful. Yeshua, you're beautiful. Yeshua, you're beautiful. I've seen your face. You're beautiful. So beautiful. You are so worthy. Thank you, Lord. We love you, Yeshua. We thank you for this sweet time. And as we continue to enjoy this fellowship and the game, we ask that you be in the front of our brains and our hearts at all times.